From the 1011 Now streaming studio, this is 1011's Morning Pulse.
Sponsored by Murray Roofing.
Good morning. This is Craig Allison with your Morning Pulse for Wednesday, July 16th. Our first story this morning is a developing one that's been changing constantly. A suspect is now in custody from an incident in Seward and Western Lancaster County after a pursuit leading to a crash on I-80 this morning. Details have been constantly developing and changing, but we do know the driver fled the scene just before 2 a.m. and evaded capture for hours. Authorities this morning saying he was to be considered armed and dangerous while they were still searching for him. Highway 6 was closed between Denton and the Milford Spur exit, but is back open now, and westbound I-80 is still closed from last check I-180 in Lincoln to the Milford exit. Eastbound back open, but again, this is a constantly changing and developing situation that's been going on the highway, so be sure to check Nebraska 511 before you head out to hit your drive. Highways 6 and 34 are recommended as the best ways to move west and east right now, but this is a developing story, and be sure to continue to keep you updated here at 1011 Now. Your second story, severe weather left damage and power outages overnight across the capital city. In this photo, you can see right here a tree leaning up against a house near 31st and Vine. Other areas, including the Witherby and Clinton neighborhoods, had medium to large-sized tree branches down. At the height of the power outages overnight, around 2,600 LES customers were without power. That number is less than 400 now, but we're going to be sure to keep following this later today. Now, happening today at 9 this morning, Governor Pillen joins Nebraska Attorney General Mike Hilgers in what they call a, quote, major joint announcement. So we'll be sure to follow that. And at noon, Governor Pillen will also join state senators and government officials in signing 3 bills into law passed during this year's legislative session. Be sure to stick with us here at 1011 throughout the day for more updates from the Capitol. Now moving over to a very tragic story now from Hastings. Police say a toddler has died after being backed over by a truck over the weekend. HPD says it happened just before 4 on Sunday afternoon. Police say the 17-month-old child was playing outside with several adults nearby when a pickup needed to be moved. HPD says the driver was one of the toddler's parents, and right now no criminal charges are expected. Neighbors are talking about creating a memorial in the child's honor. And wrapping things up with your final story, there is a growing check fraud trend you need to know about. It's a new scam alert. North Carolina woman is now sounding the alarm after she says she wrote a check for $85 to a vendor, but someone stole the check and chemically altered the amount to $4,000. Police say this isn't an isolated case. Criminals often wash the ink, rewrite the check, and cash it sometimes for thousands of dollars. To reduce your risk, experts recommend using blue or black gel pens, mailing checks at the post office, and not leaving them in your mailbox overnight. They also recommend paying bills online or taking checks to businesses in person. As your morning pulse for this Wednesday morning, and we'll wrap things up with a look at your 7-day forecast. Rain chances this morning should be leaving us.
You've been listening to 1011's Morning Pulse. Watch, listen, stream on the 1011 Now app, on YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Sponsored by Murray Roofing.